Shalom, praise the Lord, gloria a Dios. As usual, I always come up with something new. Today we're going to talk about a lot of things. And remember that please watch my video from beginning to the end, because the revelations I get from the God every single day, and I pass it down to you. As I read more and more revelation comes to me, and when I speak to you, when you watch my video, the revelation can come in the beginning, could be come in the middle, or could be the end. And that's how you all will understand who I am, what I am, and what is my plan and what is coming up. Now, table is set for me. Table is set for me, and every time I come up with something new, so please listen, put thumbs up, subscribe me, let other people know. Let other people know that, hey, I think so, our Messiah, our Moshiach is over here. Pass it down to everybody. Send them a message. Help me out to help you. Because faster we do, faster we rebuild the temple, faster we'll get the redemptions, faster we have the resurrection of the dead, faster we'll have the Gog and Magog, faster we will have with Lord 1,000 years. All those things, it's been written from Torah, from beginning to the Malachi. And also, we can say in the what John wrote it down in Revelations is totally contradict the Torah. I mean, New Testament completely, I have told you that how everything they have twisted from the Virgin Mary had a child, and then also he said he's the Father and Son. Also, he said, he said a lot of things. He had a lot of titles, light of the world and the bread of the life, and instead of the Father is the one. So all those things, and the suffering servant, and then born in a Bethlehem, all those things I have explained to you in my previous video. So I cannot go again and again on the what I had told you already. But that's what I'm going to go today to make you understand that John in the Revelation chapter, either he is confused or Jesus was confused when he probably also read the Old Testament, and then he realized, probably he didn't realize how to put it together, and the way he understand, that's what he wrote it down, but that is not the way it is. So let's start with the resurrection of the dead. Which one will come first, and how that process will start, and when that process will start. So first of all, yes, the resurrection of the dead will come first. But before that, Messiah, the Moshiach, will build the temple. Build the temple, and the resurrection of the dead will happen, and then the Gog and Magog will happen. So all those things are, if you read in Ezekiel chapter 37 and 38 and 39, it will tell you perfectly when the Gog and Magog will happen. See, this is not Gog and Magog yet, because Gog and Magog is huge big. It's going to be the huge big where China, Russia, and USA and Middle East, everybody will be involved. So this is not the Gog and Magog yet. This is just a beginning of to come. So right now, yes, we might go to Iran and destroy, maybe change the regime. But that's not the Gog and Magog yet. The Gog and Magog is coming later on. So once the Iran will fall, then the Messiah will come. That's what everybody's expecting. Everybody's expecting. He can come in Adar. He can come in before 572686 finish. And it is all the possibilities. It is all the possibilities because I am already here. The Moshiach is already here. So even if you calculate Even if you calculate, if all the rabbis can calculate and tell you, well, we still have 214 years left, or, oh, maybe no, we do not have because we already did 210 years, or somebody will come up with a new theory about the Solomon seasons, whatever the season, 28 season or whatever it is, and Moshiach is on the way or he's here. No, he's already here. See, when I tell you with a confidence, because I know who I am the one you are looking for. So the Messiah will come first, then rebuilding the temple, gathering all the people, then you will see still Gog and Magog is coming, then you will see the resurrection of the dead, and then the Gog and Magog, and then the second death. Now let me read the 37th chapter of Ezekiel to make the Christian people understand, because this is how the pastors are telling them that if you believe in a Jesus Christ, you will be the first resurrected and you will be with the Lord 1,000 years. You will be saved by believing in Him. No. On the first resurrections, only house of Israel will be resurrected. Then on the second judgment after 1,000 years, everybody will be resurrected and they will be judged according to their deeds. Let me tell you again that house of Israel will be resurrected. And who will resurrect him? The Son of Man. Who's the Son of Man? Is the Moshiach. The Son of Man who came in the cloud and rest upon the Ancient of Days. He is the one going to resurrect it. How? God will speak to him and God will say exactly same thing what he told Ezekiel. Speak to those bones. And let's read 37th chapter, and I make you understand, the Christians, that whatever your pastor is telling you, you are not going to be in first resurrected. You not having a rapture. You're not going to see the rapture. So let me tell you on Ezekiel 37 to make you understand. Well, I'm not going to read the whole chapter of 37, but let's read from 4. Then he said to me, prophesy to this, 37:4. Let's read the first, let's read. The hand of the Lord was upon me, and he brought me out by the Spirit of the Lord and set me in the middle of a valley. It was full of bones. He led me back and forth among them, and I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley, bones that were very dry. He asked me, Son of man, can these bones live? Now, look, God is omnipotent, all-knowing, and He knows what He's doing. He can bring all the bones from every corner of the earth, of house of Israel, and bringing back to the valley, in one valley, and everybody will be resurrected, the house of Israel. Now look what it says down there. I said, O sovereign Lord, you alone knows. Then he said to me, the God talked to Ezekiel, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you with a skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord. But you see, the Lord talking to Ezekiel has to speak this word. Ezekiel is the one, the same thing, that Lord is upon me, and when He tells me to speak, through my mouth it will come out, and that's what will happen. So let's look what it says. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I was prophesying, there was a noise, a rattling sound. This is all vision, remember. Sound, and the bone came together, bone to bone. I looked, and tendons and flesh appeared on them, and skin covered them. But there was no breath in them. Look, it's coming now next. Then he said to me, prophesy to breath, prophesy, son of man, and say to it, this is what the sovereign Lord says, come from the four winds of breath, and breathe into this slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as commanded me, and breath entered them. They came to life and stood up on their feet, a vast army. Now listen, this is the army. This is the army that going to fight in the end time. Now look what it says over here, next one. Then he said to me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. So this is only Israel. God is talking about over here Israel. When in Revelation chapter, John is talking about the Christian will be resurrected first. So everything they contradict from the book of Tanakh or Torah, or the first, whatever Old Testament is talking about. They are contradicting everything. They are changing everything and make you feel like that we will be gone on the rapture. We will be resurrected first, and then everybody else will be resurrected. No, the house of Israel will be resurrected first. They say, our bones are dried up and our hope is gone. We are cut off. Therefore prophesy and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Oh, my people, I am going to open your graves and bring you up from them. I will bring you back to the land of Israel. Then you, my people, will know that I am the Lord when I open your graves and bring you up from them. I will put my spirit in you, and you will live, and I will settle you in your own land. Then you will know that I, the Lord, have spoken, and I have done it, declared the Lord. Down there, he's talking about King David. He will have the prince. The King David will come. The spirit like King David will come. Of course, God had promised King David that one of his offspring will be on the throne forever. And he is the one. He is the one you are looking for. He is adopted son of God, because son have adopted him. Son have told David that he will be my son and I will be his father. So, a lot of Christian people will tell you, oh, we all are son of God. We all are children of God. No, but God have one particular son that he has adopted. He is the one that God is talking about, the King David son, and he is the one you all going to see as a Moshiach. So resurrection of the dead will be first. House of Israel, it will be resurrected first, and then we're going to see the Gog and Magog. Then we're going to see the Gog and Magog. Then we have a 1,000 years with the Lord. And then again, resurrection of the dead, second death. Second death doesn't count them or anything. They will live forever. But the one, they will be judged according to their deeds. So this is what going to happen. So Gog and Magog is still, we have a time. But right now, as Iran will fall and sign the agreements after the destruction or before the destruction, I am not sure. I'm not going to go into that. But Iran has to fall. Iran has to fall because I'm here. And if it is written over here, Iran has to fall, then it's going to fall. It's going to fall because we do not have too much time. The temple has to be built now. Temple has to be start building now, so everybody will see the God glory. And as they are talking about, we already did the 2010, we are in 5,786. According to them, there is 4 years left, which is 5,790. So it could be another 4 years. That's it. In these 4 years, we will build the temple, then the resurrection of the dead, then the magog, and then the second judgment. So all those things are lined up. All these things are lined up. The resurrection of the dead, there is 2 places written in Old Testament. If you read properly, it's in the Daniel chapter, book of Daniel, and Ezekiel. And now, again in the Daniel chapter also, that Daniel was promised to come back in the end of the days, before the end of the days. Now, what is the end of the days? Is end of generation, end of the period that we are considering, or end of the turmoil, that we will have the peace. That's what we are talking about. Remember that we have another 1,000 years coming up with him. So I cannot tell you everything, but according to Zechariah chapter, 2/3 of the people will die. According to even the Revelation, they talk about 2/3 people will die. And so, only 1/3 will be survive probably in the first resurrection of the dead. And those are the one will fight with the evil, whatever it is, good and bad. That's what I am looking at. But at this point, I just want to tell, if you are Hindu, if you are Muslim, or Buddhist, I don't care. God have a plan for you all too. But in Torah, it's written that God have choose house of Israel, and also we don't know who are Jew. I've been watching right now. I have seen some Chinese are moving to Israel as a lost tribe. I see the lost tribe from India. I see the lost tribe from Ethiopia. I see the lost tribe from Africa. They all are moving. They all are moving. So Jewish people are all over, as God promised Abraham that your descendant will be as many as star of the sky, sand of the sea, dust of the earth. But at this point, if you go to Israel, it's about 15 million people. About 15 million people, and according to one of the rabbi, I listen, half of them is atheists. 7.5 million Jewish people are atheists over there in Israel. And then if you count out of 7.5, there are some seculars, there are some Orthodox, there are some Reform. I don't know how many different kind of what they call synagogues are there, and what they are preaching, I have no idea. But they all have to get unite to get this temple done. If those rabbis, synagogues of Satan is everywhere, in a church, or in a synagogues, or in a Muslim mosque, they all are, trying to just, for their benefit, they tell you what you all want to listen. But they all are selfish. They all not telling you the truth. But especially when it comes to the Jewish people, they knows that their Rambam, their rabbi, have teach them, told them, wrote it down specifically who's going to come, what is going to be his job. And listen, they probably didn't say, how am I going to look like or anything, but word Word says in the Ecclesiastes and in Samuel 2, talk about that. Look inwardly, not outwardly. Look inwardly. Even the David was very small, height-wise and everything, but he fight with Goliath and he beat him up. So, you don't look at the height. You look inside what God can do through that man. Once the God Spirit come upon, as Samson, is King David, is John. Not John, Saul. Everybody performed the work. And that's what I am going to do, as you all accept me and put me as your king. The redemption process will expedite. The temple will be expedite. Gog and Magog will be expedite. The peace will come on the earth. All those things are ready to happen with one move of yours. Now all the Hindus, I know I myself is Hindu. The idols cannot give you anything. In one day God will remove all the idols. The God is a spirit, and true worshipper worship the God in spirit and truth. There is no idols can help you. I cannot change you. I cannot change you. And it's not easy for me to tell you to throw it away your idols. If you listen and throw it away and try, what happens? Nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. In fact, good things will come upon you. Idols cannot give you. You cannot give those idols the food. They do not eat the food. Idol cannot eat the food. You rather give that food to poor people. So, with Hindu, it talk about in the Torah that one day, in single day, God will remove all the idols. In single day, there won't be no idols. So I have a feeling that, Hinduism is 6,000 years old, and so Hinduism is the one. I am looking at Judaism, as God promised Abraham, that his descendant will be as many as stars of the sky, sand of the sea, and the dust of the earth. That's what I'm looking for very soon, because they both have the same issues right now, Israel and India. They both are surrounded by Muslim country, and they both are fighting with them, and they will overcome according to the word. So all those things are coming. And a lot of people, look, I have myself a lot of questions, and I ask and he gives me the answer, and I pass it down to you, and you all have also questions, but you are not ready yet. You still believe what your rabbi is talking about. Your rabbi knows who I am, but they're not telling you. I want you to talk to your rabbi and talk to them and tell them what this guy is talking about. He always talk about that he is the one, he is the one, he is the one. Yes, I am the one. In the last 6 years, if you look my record, without missing, I have 300 videos. 300 videos in last 6 years. 15 to 18 million people have watched my video. Of course, 50% out of that is India. But they have 2 billion people over there. Of course, my number will be bigger over there, because right now what we have is 15 million Jewish people. And out of that 50 million, 50% are atheists, I told you. So very, 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 very few Jewish people. And then the Orthodox Jew, they believe their rabbi is coming back. So what is the difference between them and the Christian? That they believe the second coming of Jesus is coming, which is not coming. But they believe that Jesus is coming, rather than, it says the word in the Daniel book, that God had promised Daniel to come back, Daniel from the dead, and your Rambam already told you, he is the one, Daniel from the dead. That's who I am. I I'm telling you, that's who I am. I am the Ancient of Days. I am the Daniel from the dead. And I came to finish the job. There is no more generation. If you believe that you still have 200 years, no, don't believe to your pastors or rabbi. You don't, because I am already here. Time is running out. Time is running out, but I'm not going to tell you, believe me and you will be saved. No, believe the God and you will be saved. Believe the Torah and you will be saved. Read Tanakh. Read Torah. Understand day by day. Go to your rabbi. Ask him the questions. If they do not give you right answer, ask me. I have the answer. I have the word. Because I am the word. God is inside of me. He is the one speaking through me. I don't have to prepare nothing. I don't have to prepare. As I read, He gives me. He already have opened my eyes. I have saw the light. I saw the light. So, when He said, I am the light of the world. No, the God is the one light of the world. I am the bread of life. No, He's the one gave you the manna. Me and my Father is one. No. No. Is not one. Because if He is the one, rest upon me. Who is Son of Man? I have no idea. But I have a feeling that if Zechariah chapter talk about that He rose from His throne and He came down. So I have a feeling the Son of Man must be the God, turn into the Spirit in the cloud and rest upon me and do the work through me. So every word comes out from me, it's Him. But again, I have a flesh. I have a flesh. He gave me the prolonged life by showing me the light, so I can tell you the truth, so I can tell you what He tells me. But at the same time, I have a flesh. I am surrounded by all the peoples, and temptation is there, and the tongue is speakable of all evil things. It's just sometimes it just comes out from your mouth. You get anger because I'm still here. I go through suffering. The suffering servant is not the Jesus. We have people die in accident and suffer. We have people end up in all kind of suffering you have seen. With the disease and everything for years and years. But what is one day of suffering? It's nothing. That's nothing. The cartel people are killing every single day, cut the fingers and cut the heads and everything. Those are suffering. Those are suffering. And so do I. I suffer my entire life. I suffer my entire life, but I never told anybody. I fight with evil and I overcome. When I overcome, God choose me. God choose me that He is the one can overcome any obstacle comes in His way. And I fought myself. I never depend on nobody. Because when the trouble comes, who runs? When the sheep is ready to shrink, all the rats run away. First they run away. So that's what happens most of the time. Nobody will help you. You're going to have to stand up yourself. You need to start reading the Torah. You need to start understand the Torah that Moshiach is here. Jewish people are correct. They are correct, and they've been telling you their Messiah is coming. Yes, their Messiah is coming. Jesus is not coming. Because if you read the Revelation chapter that John is talking about, it's contradictory to Ezekiel. But everything is written over here. But the way Revelation chapter is written is make you pumped up. Oh, the first 6 seals will be open, and then the first scroll, 6 scroll, then the seal, and then the 6 trumpet. So 7 trumpet, 777. So, and give you in the list by list by list. But it's not happening like that. It's not happening. But everything is written. Before the rebuilding of the temple, there won't be no wages. It's just like what it says in the Revelation chapter, the quart of wheat for whole day wages, or 3 quarts of the barley for whole day wages. I mean, we are in that situation right now. Doesn't matter, because the rebuilding of the temple is going to happen very soon. So he just used nice wording compared to what Zechariah talk about, that there won't be no wages for men and animals. Is exactly same thing is written in the when you open the first seal or fourth seal, whatever, their whole day wages glass of barley. That's what is right now we are. You go to everybody's home, everybody's suffering. God have made everybody such a way that their investment is got rotten, or they all are just watching their investment. Their brain is on their investment rather than on spiritual level. So all those things are coming. As you know, that yesterday or today probably they had a talk with Iran, and I heard that Trump said that zero tolerance, nuclear, no nuclear at all. And I don't think so Iran will give up that easy. And we might end up in a war. But like I told you, that this is not the Gog and Magog. This is, yes, they will destroy some, they will come on the table, third temple will start building, and then again everything will start. And that will be the major things we are waiting for. So please listen to my videos, watch my past videos, put thumbs up, let everybody know. If you are Hindu, please listen, because Kalki Avatar, what that you all believing, that's who I am. The Muslim, they believe their Imam is coming, that's who I am. Where is that guy? One of the guys said that he is the Imam. He talks really nice and everything, wearing all the time black clothes. I don't see him anymore. And so do you know that in 6 years, past 6 years, so many of them came. Some of them said that they are Jesus, which is so dumb to say that, because according to Christianity, they believe that Jesus will come from the sky. Now again, all these pastors are taking Daniel 7:13 totally wrong. So now Rabbi knows, all the Rabbi knows exactly what is happening on 7:13. That Son of Man is coming down, he is coming to the Ancient of Days, he led him into his presence, and he is the one who is given all the authority, power, sovereignty, and the throne forever and ever. Rabbi knows. And they knows that nobody talk like me, nobody will tell you that Son of Man came and they rest upon me. They can't, because even if they try, the word won't come out from their mouth. Because that's not the only thing happened to me. After that, other visions are whatever that Daniel see, those things also happened to me. So, get ready. I'm coming. Maybe in a few more months, maybe I'm going to Israel. And something might happen. Now let me tell you one more thing. As Son of Man come in the cloud and rest upon me, without the plane, without the wings, if he can come and rest upon me, he can take this body and put me in Mount Moriah the final day. The final day, like your rabbi and Rambam is telling you that he can come two-way on his time or early if we are married. Now, I am already early. I am already early because you all are married. You all are married. I am already early. I've been telling you last 6 years who I am, what I am, and I am coming. And nobody will stop me. So the second thing is on his time. So if I come early, already miraculously, so you're not going to see me as a miraculously anymore, because I already came, unless, like I said, that you will suffer, all the old rabbis will die, they're not going to see the Moshiach first, they won't able to see what the third temple will be like, and they won't have no chance. Because suffering will come. And then I may come miraculously again. You see me on the Aqsa Mosque, on the Golden Dome, you see me that I'm breaking that. And it's going to happen. Now, I had a discussion yesterday with one of the pastors, and you said, no, you won't able to break it. Yes, I will. With my brothers in Israel, in Jerusalem, with Ben Gavir, with Nathanael, we will remove the Aqsa Mosque. You cannot serve two masters. There will be only one master in Jerusalem, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There is only one God. And when everybody will see, there won't be no church, there won't be no mosque, there won't be no temple. There will be only one temple for the whole world. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and everybody will come and worship as Zechariah chapter talk about. And if they do not come, they will see the plague. The plague will come upon them. And that's what exactly will happen. So like I said, that Aqsa Mosque got to go, third temple has to be built on the same place, and everybody will see the God glory, and I will be the part of that. So the third temple cannot be built without me, as I always tell you. So Moshiach will come. How he will come? How he will come? Once you have the faith, you get united, all these rabbis get together, and hey, we got to sit down. If you want to see your Moshiach, if you want to see what it's written, fulfilled completely, without suffering, then get together. Let's start building the temple. Let's get rid of the Aqsa Mosque. Let whole world see that Israel will do right thing to dwell the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in Jerusalem, where he has chosen that place. Now, Iran war is still lingering. It could happen tonight. It could happen tomorrow. It's definitely going to happen. There is a reason. There is a reason. What Trump is saying, peace, 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 there is no peace. He didn't come to make a peace. He come to destroy, because he has very little time. Remember, I'm eternal, I have plenty time. He has very little time because he's not eternal. He has left, according to him, he has 3.5 years right now. But he will, like I told you 8 years ago, that he will be in the power again, because he has to finish his job. And he will be till the end. Till the end. What is till the end? The kingship will come. Kingship will come all over the world. I am the king of the world, not only king of the Jerusalem. So everybody will come and worship over there. So Trump is not done yet. In these 3.5 years, it's written in the Daniel book. If you read Daniel chapter 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and understand, we're going to see those things. Persia, it says Persia, in Isaiah chapter talk about the Persia will go down, just like Syria. And once the Persia down, Iran down, we're going to start building the temple. Nobody's going to mess with us. Get ready. I'm coming. Probably next month or end of the next month, because this already started beginning. We will know what will happen next week, and whatever will happen according to that, I will decide should I go or I will wait till all the rabbi in Rambam come to know who I am. Thank you and God bless you. We'll see you next time.